Have you ever heard of Simon Magus? Probably not. But if we told you that this man was one of the first proto-Gnostics who lived around the same time as Jesus Christ and was known for his powerful magic and sorcery, then perhaps you might be interested. Well, in today's episode, we will tell you all about him, so stay tuned. Simon Magus, sometimes referred to as Simon the Sorcerer or Simon the Magician, was a religious figure who is believed by some to have been a contemporary of Jesus Christ during the 1st century CE. He is primarily known from the biblical account in the Book of Acts, where he is described as a sorcerer and magician who performed various acts of deception and pretended to be a divine being. In the Christian tradition, Simon Magus is considered to be a symbol of those who oppose Christianity. As a sorcerer, he represented the forces of darkness and evil that were opposed to the teachings of Christ. His name itself has become synonymous with deceit and trickery, with the word Simon even used as a synonym for a liar or deceiver in some languages. Simon was born in the city of Rages in Persia, which is now modern-day Iran. Not much is known about his early life, but it is believed that he was a Jew by religion. He traveled to Rome, where he performed his magic tricks and made money by pretending to be a god. He claimed to be able to cure diseases and even raise the dead, and he charged people money for these supposed services. When Peter arrived in Rome, Simon was one of the first people he encountered. Impressed by Peter's miracles, Simon offered him money to teach him how to perform them. However, Peter refused, knowing that Simon's motives were purely selfish and that he would use his powers for evil rather than for the good of others. Simon, however, was not deterred and continued to pursue his goal of obtaining power over the elements. He eventually learned how to perform the miracle of turning water into wine, but his powers were limited compared to those of Jesus Christ, who could perform greater miracles with ease. Simon Magus was also known for his ability to heal the sick. However, his healing powers were not genuine, and he used them as a means to gain money and power. One time he healed a lame man for 10 silver coins, which caused people to accuse him of healing only those who could pay him. It was during one of his healing performances that Simon met Jesus Christ. Jesus confronted him, accusing him of performing his miracles through satanic power. Simon responded by denying that he knew Jesus and continued to perform his miracles, believing that they would earn him the title of being called the Great Magician. However, Jesus continued to confront him, and so Simon decided to flee to a place called Endor, where he could no longer perform his miracles. There, he changed his name to Joshua and became a teacher, but he never revealed his true identity. In the end, Simon Magus was never truly successful in his goal of becoming a great magician or deceiving people into thinking he was a god. His powers were limited, and he was ultimately exposed as a fraud. However, his story has lived on in the Christian tradition as a warning to those who would try to oppose the teachings of Christ. Did you find this video interesting? Tell us in the comments below. Make sure to like the video and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos about ancient history. See you next time.